Welcome everyone that clicked on this video. You can call me May, and before the video starts, I want to do a couple things, like thank everyone that watched my previous My Little Pony redesign video. Like, thank you so much to all. At the current moment, it's at like 900. It's my most viewed video. There's so many people. Thank you. I appreciate all the people that watched it. Thank you. And to also all the people that left super nice and sweet comments. Also a big thank you to them too. Even including the person that pointed out that my smoke alarm was going off in the background. Hopefully that didn't hurt. Hopefully that didn't hurt any of you guys' ears. But again, just thank you for all the views, comments, likes. Thank you so much for everyone who liked that video. I'm glad you did. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video and you want to, I do have a 56, I think, 50-something minute My Little Pony redesign video that you don't need to watch before this one. Don't worry about that. But if you wanna, it's there. If you somehow find this one before that one. But by the title, I think the title of the video will be, I don't know, I haven't made the title of this video as of recording it. But probably explain, I decided for a slightly quicker and easier video right after that video. That was like a huge undertaking. I decided that for a fun little video to mainly indulge myself, I would make a video about My Little Pony OC. My Little Pony OC. There's a comment between those two my's. So yeah, I thought it'd be a fun little video, and I could go down, I am gonna go down a little bit of history I have with the character, and yeah, this is my Little Pony OC. My MLP OC, I guess I could say, because it's less of a mouthful. And thank you one more time for everyone who watched that previous video and enjoyed it, and I'm glad you did. So I'm gonna just get into this one. I hope, if you guys are watching this, I hope you enjoy it too. Let's just get on into this video. Let's start off with her name. Her name is Skyart. This one's gonna be slightly different than the previous setup for the videos, in the sense that I'm first doing her pony design, and then I'll do her Equestria Girl design for a slight difference in format, and also so I could talk about both versions more if I wanted to, but also I thought it'd be more fun for the pages. And you thought, oh, that's way easier. Well, it is, but then I decided to add, later on, I decided to add 3 different drawings to each page. Like, I added a bigger main drawing, full body drawing. The top one is different on both. On the girl, it's a profile, head shot, and on the other, this pony one, it's when she gets her cutie mark. And the bottom one is a chibi. This was slightly inspired by one random person I saw that did a Miraculous Ladybug redesign. I think her name was Anna Cree or something like that. But I saw that's that concept of having a chibi on the page with another drawing, and I'm like, I'm gonna use that because I think that's a fun idea. So anyways, let's just get into the OC, because I can't remember if there's a lot to talk about or not, because I haven't written a script for this, because I'm winging it, because I'd rather just wing it and then edit it later than figure out what I'm gonna say. So like I already told you, her name is Skyart. If you can see on the side, there's her old design, or at least I just did a quick redraw of her old designs for both Pony and Equestria Girl. The oldest I can remember, that is, because I'll probably show some other designs too as I'm talking about her. But I do not remember how old I was when I made this character. I was definitely younger. I was the type of person that was like, ooh, alicorn. As you can tell, her old design is an alicorn OC. But in a weird way, I feel like my little kid brain justified it in a different way. Instead of being like, oh, I want to be super powerful alicorn, I was like, I want to have an art-related cutie mark, but how is she going to draw if she doesn't have a horn? And if you're wondering, why didn't you just make her a unicorn then? It's because my favorite character is Fluttershy, so I really wanted to be a Pegasus. So that's where I landed on alicorn from. It's so cringe. And then I had as I slowly started redesigning her, I made more different backstories for her. This one was just, I don't know, she somehow was an alicorn. I think there's at one point she was a bat pony too. I think I did that because of the bat, watching, fan-made stuff with the bat ponies. I don't know. But, so at one point she was a bat pony. Then she got to the stage where she is now, where she has and she used to have, like, as you can tell, black hair and a pink body with a pink streak in it. Then I changed her design to have a pink body with white hair and paint in it, because my brother made a character at one point that had paint in her hair and it was white, and I'm like, I'm stealing that idea. And I put it on this character. She was still an alicorn at this time, but then the story changed, and somehow, like, people used experiments or something on her to make her an alicorn. I don't know, I remember watching a video of, like, they have to have a reason for being an alicorn if they're an alicorn, and I was like, that makes sense. And then it went to, like, she had a unicorn horn, but just a normal unicorn horn and not alicorn magic. And then we got to, I think, the point where we are now, where I took the paint out of her hair because I thought it was too much. I also shortened her hair so it looked more like a tiny little poofy cloud. Her cutie mark has changed many times. It used to be like a paint palette, then it was something else. And then I was like, wait, no. I named her Sky Art because I liked I liked the idea of using sky. And then I was like, wait a minute, I could call her Sky Art. I also forgot the wings on the, like, little version of her, which made no sense because she was literally flying in that photo. Sidetracked, sorry. And I realized her talent could be, like, painting, but also she makes cloud art, like art of clouds. Like, it could be like a profession that some of the ponies have in this universe. And hers is that. As you can tell, she also has the same motif as like I did with Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. She has little poofs on her hooves and ears. Hers are cloud-like because she is cloud-themed. I gave her black eyes because I thought it would be a fun, like, completely opposite color thing. And I think it is a focal point. As you can tell, her little one is her getting her key mark. Then there's a little chibi, and then there's her normal form. But also with this version of her, there was technically one right before this, which I haven't decided if I'm keeping that, where she has the, like, magic abilities because she found, like, a heart-shaped crystal, which I have. I'm going to show two variants at the end of this, of one with her with it and one without it. But the heart-shaped crystal thing gave it so she could use, like, just, like, levitation abilities, pretty much. And then her cutie mark came out, like, from the bottom of Rainbow and spiraled down her leg. Because I was originally going to do that is when she, like, got, like, the random abilities from whatever made her an alicorn in the first place in the, like, paint hair arc of her storyline. I guess the best way to put it. But then I added that and that again just to have, like, the option. Because I couldn't decide if I want to have her have the special jewel thing or not. So I added that as an option. Hence why the rainbow went on her leg with clouds over it. Also because I thought the bright rainbow was a little too much. Her key mark is paint brushes that make a heart shape. Putting paint onto a cloud that isn't a heart shape. A lot of heart motifs. That's my favorite shape. So yeah, she has some earrings to give her a little bit more, you know, fun. The heart jewel idea was from that one. What's his name? Like the reindeer My Little Pony creator. I'll just put a photo of him. I remember I saw his video about, like, how to make a good character, and he talked about his character as a magic thing that, you know, a jewel that is like that, but the only difference here is that hers is embedded into her if she has it. I haven't decided if I'm giving it to her or not, but yeah. I also gave her swirls in her hair to make it look kind of cloud-like, and she has freckles because I like putting freckles on every character I make. But yeah, I already went over the amount of time that was for this recording, so you're probably seeing the photos here now instead while I'm talking about it still. But yeah, that's the little bit of history about her. I can't remember if I want to put in anything else. I really like how her design turned out. Yeah, and I think that's all I have to really say for my character here. So she has the chibi form, the one that's her getting her cutie mark, and the story behind that is she probably was, like, making art in the clouds or something. Hence why she was flying. And then her now, which is a long, lengthy little pony. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for her pony form. Now we'll move on to the Equestria Girl form. So her Equestria Girl form didn't go through as much changes because it was obviously based on her pony form originally. But my goodness, I go back and see some of the old art I made for her Equestria Girl's form, and the outfits I gave her were criminal. Like, the one I have on the side is me toning down, like, I think the very first design I made of her. I want to say it's the very first. I'm not 100% sure. Because it was the only one I didn't use the Equestria Girl art book thing that I had as a, like, drawing over it basically, or like referencing it. By referencing I mean tracing it. That was her old design. I made it. I like actually the new version I made of it, kind of. It's a little too bright and like dang, but I think that's some of the old designs. I can't. I'm probably showing them on screen. Like, what was that? What were they? The outfits mainly. What were the outfits? But yeah, I changed her Question Girl design from whatever that was to just a more chill version. Yeah, but like again, I did the chibi, the portrait, and then the full design. This one I did struggle with outfit-wise because I didn't know what I wanted to give her. Did I want to go with one of her original like concepts, or did I want to go with something completely different? Spoiler alert, I went with the completely different option. But one thing I forgot to say in the last one that I am doing for my character is I felt like it would be really fun. I'm probably going to try to design them someday, maybe in short forms, and do like chibi versions of them. But I think it'd be fun if the original designs for the Equestria girls, like with their ears and tails, were more like a magical girl-esque thing, like where they get a whole new outfit. As you can see, I do with my character because obviously, like young kids, you know, I made a whole group of my quote-unquote main 6, but I think there was more than 6. I think there was like 8 or 7 of them. At the very start of this year, or last year at the end, I just, for fun, I decided to take a My Little Pony art base I found online and just drew my characters over it because I didn't want to figure out proportions at the time. And so I have that for reference, which I'm going to show now, except for blow out every single character that ain't my girl because spoilers. But yeah, I decided to make her, because, like, she's obviously a member of the main 6 in my version of the, you know, everyone, when they were younger, when My Little Pony was coming out, they either made their own pony OC, or half the people made, like, their own whole main 6s with that very specific art base of them from the, What My Cutie Mark Is Telling Me. But I didn't do that base, even though I probably should have for the joke. But I did make my own main 6. I have changed quite a lot throughout the years. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm just jumping around topics so much. But I decided for this one I will do the magical girl idea I had for them in the chibi forms. It was just a very simple design because I wasn't going to go over extreme in any of the designs. On this one, she does have the thing that she has when she has like the heartstone thing I was talking about. She has the rainbows down an arm and a leg, which I think I would continue with the other ones. Like they had to have something wrapping around 2 of their limbs, usually the opposite leg to arm. And I also decided to detach the hair in the ponytail, like the pony's tail, not a ponytail, because I thought that was cuter to do. You know, they actually grow wings, tails, and the ones that have horns would get horns because I think that's better. I like that idea better. I also did, later you'll see, I did that her feet, like her hands and feet both fade from their skin tone to pink, or pink to their skin tone. Like the tip, like her hands and feet are pink, like her pony form, but they fade. For a fun little like thing that she just gets when they all would get when they transform. I decided to do a little bit of a story thing where she's shocked about the wings, and this is currently her pose as her flying. And now I'm going to go to her actual Equestria Girls design and not just the little chibi magical girl inspired one. I did on this one, I couldn't decide what to do for a long time, but I decided to do a pink dress with a yellow sweater over it because I've been really liking yellow, hence why my YouTuber character has a yellow scarf. And I decided to add the other colors in her shoes. I gave her leg warmers just because I thought it would look really cute. And by the way, the purple one and the blue one are different lengths, so that's why the purple one looks like it's drawn weirdly because it's supposed to be shorter. So that is that. And then her shoes are red and orange, like she has the different colors on her. And she has a choker with the heart crystal on it, so if I want to use that, it could be used. I didn't draw her hand on the side as you saw because I didn't draw her supposed to show her hands, but she would definitely have her sleeves to the middle, to her, basically to her fingers, or the middle of her hand with fingerless gloves, because I can't help but add fingerless gloves to every character again. By every character, I mean every character that's based on me. And then her hair design, I also decided just to add a little button back for slightly more uniqueness. So then her portrait design does not have that. It just has a colored block hoodie and then a different type of choker necklace. And then her hair is just down. But I did also decide to do for fun, I will continue this when I draw portraits, it's to do a different style for it to come out. Because as you can see, by come out, I mean like where it ends, you can see it looks more like a paint drips than like just a flat ending. Because I thought it'd be fun. One thing that was frustrating with this was the spacing between the things that I had to struggle with. You'll see later. I did decide to make the chibi more, like have the smaller eyes, the little tiny eyes, you know, the cute little eyes, because I would probably also do, I don't know if I'd keep that out. I'd probably keep those eyes for the chibi version so they're easier to draw than the big cute eyes I did on the previous chibi versions when I did those. But the eye color of the chibis would be whatever color their eyes were. You just can't tell that in this because her eyes are black or very dark gray. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with remaking this character and designing both her human and pony form. It did take me a minute to get what outfit I wanted for her human form, but then I decided on the sweater and dress combo. She has freckles. I didn't forget those, don't worry. And the little marks on her wings on her chibi form were supposed to represent flying or flapping. But I don't know if that came out right. I also gave her little cloud like anklets and bracelets to kind of represent like the little like cloud poofs at the end of her pony form. But I think that's pretty much all I have to say for her, fully. But that's at the end of this video. There isn't any more art in this video. But anyways, I decided for fun, for my next video, I'm going to put out a little poll in the community tab. Or at least try to. I think I'll get it to work. Even though I know I don't have many people subscribed to me at the moment, so there's not many votes. But I thought it'd be fun to do this because I also can't decide what I want to do for my next video. We have 6 video options for the next video. So the first one is my Little Pony character, one of my other My Little Pony characters, but redesigned. I'd probably do one in a video so they could come out faster than the whole main 6. Or maybe I won't. But I do have a couple, so I have that option. The other option is My Little Pony redesigns Cutie Mark Crusaders. All 3 of them are going to be in the same video because I can't just do one. The third option is self-insert OCs in other medias, because I think it would just be fun to design. I already designed characters for like other medias, and I think it'd be fun to redraw a couple of them, kind of redesign. And they're not as in depth as this one as having a past, because I just made them more recently for fun. You know, I think self-insert OCs can be fun. Fourth option will be probably a slight in-depth video analysis video thing. Video analysis? No. Intro analysis, like explaining my intro and all the little Easter eggs and stuff you can find in there as a video, because there's some people that complimented my intro in the comments of the last video, which, 1, thank you so much, and 2, if you guys wanted to see that, I thought that'd be an option. The 5th option is definitely slightly different. It's not slightly different. The 5th option is just me explaining my OC of my channel, like my main character that you can see here, and like what her little Easter egg and her design is, like what it is and stuff, in case somebody wanted to know that. And the last video is like a secret video. I will say it is more of a just little like talk video. It's not like an art video or a game video or anything like that. It's just a little goofy video I thought of that I'm going to eventually make. But if you guys wanted to be surprised, that is the 6th option, I think. And these will all probably, regardless of which one gets chosen, be my next couple videos until it hits Christmas time, because Christmas is my favorite holiday, and it's not just because I'm a Christian, even though that's part of it. I love the music, the feeling of the holidays, the like food, I guess, is even part of it, the like atmosphere. Like, everyone's usually in a more cheerful mood during the holidays. I love giving gifts. I'm also not gonna lie, I love getting gifts, but giving gifts and getting gifts. But yeah, so one of these will be my next video, but then after that, it will probably be mainly Christmas videos till the end of the year. There might be even some Christmas videos I already have fully recorded before one of these videos, depending on how long the video takes. But yeah, these will probably be my next couple videos. Like I said, the 6 I gave you options for, I'll try to put a community post out. And if you can't get the community post to work, like you can't figure it out, just comment what one you want. Because, you know, I don't want to leave anyone out of this. I know I don't have many people that are probably going to do it, but probably just enough that one category will win. And they'll all be my next videos except for when Christmas hits, because I'm a Christmas fiend. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I hope some of you guys enjoyed seeing my My Little Pony OC, and I hope you liked her design and a little story. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for everybody who watched all the way through, and bye-bye!